All right, y'all boys, what's good, bro? So listen, we on this 2K26, and I'm gonna show y'all the best settings to use when you first loaded the game. I know some of y'all probably just loading up the game, or even if you did load up, you went straight into the games and all that. You probably ain't messing around with the settings. But first thing I do is I go to the regular settings. All right, I'll come down here and I will turn this off right here. This is motion blur. Turn motion blur, put it all the way to 0. All right, and then all my content creators, if you don't want the music in your your recordings and all that, turn PA volume all the way to 0, and then turn obviously 2K beats menu music to 0, because PA volume is like the actual music in the arena and stuff like that and outside and stuff, so it'll still come in your recordings if you don't turn that off. But for online play, that's pretty much it for the regular settings. Then we'll go to controller settings, and this is where you want to actually like put some of your preferences and stuff like that. But right here I got shot timing, layup timing, and free throw timing. If you play online, park and all of that stuff, layup timing is automatic. You have to time your layups, so you don't really have a choice with that. This is more so if you playing offline, play now, regular stuff like that. Right here, this is shot timing visual cue. If this is your first 2K in a while, then you might not know what that means, but basically this is where you release the shoot button when you're shooting. It does not speed up your release. It does not change anything about your jumper. It's just visually when you're shooting with the meter off, where you release the actual shoot button, right? So me personally, I use set point. I've been using set point the last couple 2Ks, so I just rock with that. They have jump, set point, push, and release. Jump is very early. Set point is like right after that, and then push and release are pretty late. Release is like mad late, but if you like that, I would say try all of them if you've never tried them. Pro stick function. I used to play on only dribble moves, but because of tempo shooting and the new mechanics, I've been using default. And default is basically the pro stick can control your shots and your dribbling. It does change and limit certain things you can do. So for example, if you only keep this on dribble moves, you can't do floaters, or it's difficult to do. I don't know if you can do floaters with a button. I've never did it. You can still do hop jumpers if you still put it on dribble moves. You'll just have to like tap the shoot button to do the hop jumpers and stuff, but it's way easier to control everything if you just keep it on default. So I just play with it on default. Pro stick orientation, keep this on absolute. This is definitely gonna help you because it'll make sure that any move you want to do, no matter where you are on the court, it's the same input. So it's muscle memory, so you don't gotta worry about none of that. And this one right here, passive dribble hand switches, this is a big one to change, because if you keep it enabled, it's going to do exactly what it says. Like when your player just dribbling regularly, he'll just switch hands, right? If you're a dribbler and you want certain things to happen, which you should, you need to disable this, because it's just gonna make you do certain things you don't want to do. It's gonna change the passing. These 3 passing settings, I just keep that the same. It's just skip pass, icon pass, and the icon lead pass, and I keep that as default. Now your pass target profile, this is important because this determines how the pass, where the pass goes when you're not iconing, right? So mine's right now, I usually do direction, directional passing, and so I put my pass target direction high. Mine's is on 63. It's been working it's been working everywhere, so I'm good with that. Pass target distance 17, pass target openness on 20. I don't use pro stick passing, but you can either put it on normal or flashy. And then this setting right here, it says auto lob to moving receiver. Make sure you disable this. All right, it is automatically enabled when you first load up the game. Disable this setting. All right, what it's gonna do is gonna make you do a lob pass, not a like alley-oop lob, like a floaty, lob pass in certain situations where it feels like it should be a lob pass. The thing is, you may not want it to be a lob pass, or it may not supposed to be a lob pass, and it'll just automatically happen. Make sure you disable this one. Now for off-ball stuff, I actually use camera relative so that when I do the off-ball movements, it'll go to where I want it to go. So like if I want to do like a spin to the corner, if I'm on the right side, I'll spin and go to the right side. If I'm on left side, I'll spin and go to the left side. You can play around with this. A lot of people don't do off-ball movement anyway, so it may not matter. But and when it comes to defense, definitely I keep my Huda guard on, especially in 5v5 situations. I know a lot of people say that it kind of like drags them to certain players they may not want to guard, But when your Huda guard is on it, if you're on your person you're supposed to be guarding, it will help you play on ball defense, especially with a high perimeter. Like you'll basically be sticking to them, and you won't have to really do much on the actual sticks. You'll just have to, still play defense, but it will help you when on, guarding on ball. And down here on the controller functions, you want to turn vibration off, trigger effect off, turn both of them off. And the last thing we're going to go to is customize HUD. So let's go down, let's break it down. So perfect release animation and sound effects. This is where you change the visibility in terms of when you get the release. I'm actually gonna put mine on all shots, and the graphic is the little thing that pops up, whether it's above your head or near the court. I put mine above my player. It's just better for like clips and stuff like that and footage, but obviously do whatever you want. And then the last one is the sound effect. You can just change that to whatever you want, right? A lot of this is just visual preference and stuff like that. It doesn't really impact how you play the game. It just impacts what you see. So player indicator at the bottom, you can change the visibility and the graphics and the color and the size of it as well. Shot meter shots. If you want to shoot with meter off, you have to go to customize HUD, go to shot meter shots, and visibility for shots off. I keep mine on for layups. I think only a maniac would play with visibility off for layups, but maybe y'all know something I don't. I don't know if you get a boost or not for it, but I need to see it for layups, so I'm not going to turn that off. But for free throws, I definitely turn it off. You get a boost, and if you just learn your free throw, then there's no point in having it on. The graphic right here is the actual bar that you're gonna see when you are, when it is on, right? But the thing is, if you want to check and see what it looks like, you have to turn this on for a second, go here, and then look at it. So now you can see the bars. So I went to visibility for shots and I turned it on so I can see. Then you can change the color of the bar. It's not gonna change the color of the green window, obviously, and I do suggest y'all put the size on large because it'll help you see the green window better. I don't know why anybody would not have it on large, but yeah, just put it on large. And then placement, I just put it to the side of my player. Turbo fatigue is also preference and stuff like that. No boost or anything that come with that. Same thing with injury or fatigue, just where you want it at and where you want to place it at. Takeover icon, you can do the indicator only, default, or none, right? So if you have takeover, it'll be none right there, or you can have it like regular, or you can just do indicator, and then you can put where you want it, left or right side, in terms of the actual when it shows the icon, like sharpshooter or blur and all that. Shot feedback, I put it on all shots. So mine's the opponents, my teammates, I put it on all shots, and I put mine on top center. And then I put everything on. So distance, timing, free throw chance, coverage. I want to see every single shot feedback. Ball handler text, we got visibility, and then the ability icon, and the text format. Still preference stuff. I just keep that the same. Now the rebound indicator, right? A lot of people, y'all were talking about rebounding and greening rebounds and thinking you have to green the rebound to catch it. It's not what it is. I said this, a lot of other creators said this before the game dropped. It's just feedback. It's just telling you were in the right, the right place in the right spot, and you jumped at the right time for the rebound. It's not, I think it's just the timing of the jump. Actually, I don't even think it's the first thing I said. It's just the timing of the jump, if I'm not mistaken. All it's doing is telling you timed the rebound correctly. Whether you grab the rebound or not, it's not dependent on greening it or not. Jump for a rebound, green it, and still not get it. Or you can miss time the jump and still get the rebound. It's not that deep, y'all. I turned it off because I don't even care. I know how to rebound. So I don't need it on. If you know how to rebound in any 2K, it's the same thing as basketball, bro. Box out, get in position and grab it. Time your jump. If you play with a bum center, tell him to keep that on. Tell him to keep that on, because he obviously don't know what you're doing. Tell him to keep that on. That's it for the customized HUD, and that is basically the settings that I've been rocking with, bro. Make sure y'all like them, make sure y'all sub if you didn't already. I got a lot of videos coming on the way. I'm trying to upload like either every day or at least every other day. Definitely nothing less than every other day. Like, I'm definitely gonna be uploading a lot, so make sure y'all sub up, bro. I got a build video coming soon, a jump shot video coming soon, a couple build videos coming soon actually. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in. I appreciate y'all, boys.